All right. So we started putting some stuff on boards. These are my downtime boards here, slow fuse. Just you got the Bump Air, the Claw, and the Metal Dragon Claw by Winda, and Parrots Prattle in the back by Brothers. And then when we have some little delay in the show, just trying to find some cakes we want to pair together while we're still sorting it out, we'll do Whack Job, Too Fishy, Hit the Road Jack. Over here, I went with an easier board. Here it's just real simple. We're gonna have a nice little USA cake called Medal of Honor. Got a little Sky Bacon, El Patron, Wicked Cake, Jammin' Jamaican, Great Expectation, Fantastic Blast, crappy little fan cake, Barely Legal. And then we'll go to the Evil Clown as a finale. Then over here, just another small board. Start off with the Fish Effect. Nice little Fish Effect here. This is like a little X effect. Kind of, it's our worst cake we got. Super Stallion, another Bump Air here, Metal Dino, and Harden by Cutting Edge. This one right here, tired. This one right here, start off with Lion King, go to Salute Cake. And then this one, which I really don't care for the name of it, but slow fused. And we go to the Fast Fuse Misfit Festival. We're going to have Texel Rattlesnake. We're going to have a little bit of Happy Clown Bomb, Instant Replay, Double Exposure, Bling Bling to the Blue Line, 2 Roll Gold. And so we shut off a lot of artillery shells last night, just kind of doing our thing. We're going to make a couple more boards of this stuff. Try to figure out what we're going to do. Obviously, we have a lot of cakes we need to go through. I do have some cakes already kind of set out and laid out, like the highfalutin stuff that just gives you a lot of time. It's like a 2-minute cake, so obviously you have the 2 minutes Megastorm in the show, which, don't really care too much for it, but those are some cheap cakes we picked up, like I said, sometimes to try and get them, I'm not going to do the firing system. I'm not really looking to do the firing system, but for people who are wondering why I do this, is these 200-gram cakes, believe it or not, are really beneficial to your show, especially if you put a whole bunch on a board and you follow it up with a 500-gram cake. See, what I've come to notice with a lot of people is they want to keep chasing these right here. Honestly, 500-gram cakes are great. These 200-gram cakes are great filler, and then really just buy a whole bunch of artillery shells, man. Make your tubes, make your racks. You can reuse this Excalibur tubing constantly. It can shoot about any shell, canister, ball, you name it. And you can even buy the assortment we bought, the Mother of All Bomb assortment, to get some more tubing. And you can screw those down to a board or make your own racks. You make a fan rack out of them, however you want to do it. These are the only... I love the Smoke and Mirrors by Brothers. It's the same effect. The only thing I've come to find out about the Smoke and Mirrors is actually, believe it or not, these Excalibur tubing do have a trouble launching them out. Like I said, for people who just want some tips, these are always nice to do. Just throw these boards together. They go together real nice. The best thing about some of these boards, too, is it's nice to have multiple effects going in at once. We shoot on a grass surface, so we have to get a sheet of wood out there, obviously, and set them up on that. But these are really, really good, these things right here, really, really good ideas to have for your fireworks show. So we're still trying to set it all up, obviously, get it all going. We have some good stuff this year, so hopefully it all goes well, like I think it will. I'm going to have all these planned out, and we'll get these things going. So I'll probably upload a video of the starting board. I think my starting board will probably just be this one. Like I said, it's kind of these little cakes. I can't stress this to you enough for guys. These are perfect filler cakes. These are awesome. 200-gram cakes do a really good job. We went out this year and we bought all these 500-gram cakes for the sheer fact of how cheap they were. Where I live, like I said, a lot of these cakes are $100 and up. But here's just, like I said, here's this little demo board here, and it will go to a 500-gram 15-shot Harden. And then we'll just have these little ones. Like I said, the Fish Effect is always nice. You got your Gen X, Super Stallion, Bump Air. We go to this. Now, some people are probably like, oh, let's do a firing system. So much easier. Though I could put together a pretty good show with the firing system, I still like the whole light and run thing like a little kid. So, but if any of you guys are shopping and you're wondering for good cakes and you want some ideas of good tapes, just leave it in the comment section. I can give you a lot of good ideas for cakes. I'm telling you this right now. Out of all these cakes that I have, decides to split decision down there. One of the better cakes we actually have here, believe it or not, is Rum Runner. If you can ever look that up and find that, these 12-shot cakes that we have here, I'm telling you right now, 12-shot cakes have a lot of pop and a lot of color. But leave a comment if you want to know anything else. Like I said, we're going to do some more final boards tonight. We'll get stuff ready, and I'll show you some more.